All right, we're kind of at the halfway mark here for this part of Attack of the Swarm, Book 2, Part 3. We really like to break it down into all the categories. What do you guys think of this little cave dungeon so far?
Fucking Summon Monster 1 is just OP. Please nerf. Please nerf that spell.
Too much summon.
I've loved this part. Like, this really, like, gave me a new sense of, like, purpose and identity with Tex.
Well, you also got to summon a monster.
Yeah. You get to be the only one that did anything for
I think that's
roughly
the
30 minutes.
Well, but I'm much more...
appeal for you.
No, it's not. I mean, I'm much more talking about, like, the story that's going on, like, getting to see the Sheeran exodus unfold on the walls, and, you know, now that we're kind of committing to the whole, or I'm at least committing to the whole Hylax thing, you know.
Do you ever feel like Tex is kind of appropriating their culture a little bit?
He hasn't taken
like,
any cultural cues from
A
them.
little bit. Just a smidge,
No, I would say
the whole
that-
friendship thing and the unity.
I think Vin, if anybody would be appropriating, I think Tex
Vin
Vin is trying to monopolize
Yeah.
and monetize.
Manipulate all of
stolen
it. Just all the things.
Vin would be like a televangelist for Hylax. You know what I mean?
I just think Vin would have stolen the artifacts regardless of what god they were.
Right,
Exactly.
That's true.
I don't really feel like he's appropriating the culture. He's just, this is a magical item. I'll take it.
You know, it's like...
Oh, wait, what was her name? Sister
Spark.
Spark. Yeah, Vin is basically Sister Spark. That's all.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
y'all
see,
remember, like in Pirates of the Caribbean, when Jack Sparrow's like, "Pirate, mate."
Yeah.
Caribbean, but go on.
That's the line?
That's
You-
like, he
spoken.
fucks somebody over. And he's like, "Pirate," you know.
Yeah, like that was just his his kind of
Excuse
catch-all
thing.
Yeah, right.
You have heard of me.
Yeah, exactly. Correct.
Man,
true.
you guys talk amongst yourselves. I had to reorganize and move my entire setup because I've got to get my main computer worked on. And I just realized I don't have any fucking dice. So I'll be right back to get my dice.
Huge faux pas. I mean, we should probably talk. We should probably talk about Heath's unpreparedness. And
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he did tell us to
while
talk
he's
amongst
gone, we should
ourselves.
probably spend a couple good chunky minutes talking about it.
chunky
I mean,
at least.
how do you forget to bring dice to
Okay, so
TTRPG?
I may or may not have done it before.
Do you have dice now?
I do. I'm actually assembling them now.
Then I suppose you're exempt from this lecture.
Huzzah!
Yeah, you did right today. That's what matters.
Yep.
You know?
Adventure awaits.
Good times.
Have you guys seen that? I don't know. I feel like I'm making that joke and you haven't seen it.
The Avengers?
No.
The Avengers? No. That's what Tony Stark says at the beginning of Iron Man 1. After he builds the Iron Man suit, he goes, adventure awaits. And they're off.
That's the director's cut.
That's the director's cut.
It's
It's
just,
not
I'm glad
cut.
you picked up on that,
Okay.
Adam, because it is only director's cut.
I'm a true
Okay, now I
fan.
have dice.
it's a YouTube video.
Okay.
And it's about like starting out in an RPG, and like the guy he's like in a prison, like, no prison can hold me. Adventure awaits. Huzzah! And he kills the first rat that he sees.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. And
He gets into the town and they're like, hey, have you seen our town rat? You know?
do you have any quests for me, quest giver? Well, we've been missing our rat.
Oh,
Isn't that right before he stares directly down the barrel of the camera and shrugs and says, "Pirate, mate"?
And then the
In the
Iron Man
director's
mask
cut.
closes over his
Yeah.
face.
In the director's cut.
all right, Griff. I'm done with this. I'm ready to move on.
I mean, I feel like we could go for a little longer, but
I mean, we
what she
could. That's the
said.
thing. Trust me, we could go for another 20 minutes on this. I'm sure.
Yeah, that's what she said.
well, speaking of something that won't last 20 minutes, hey Heath, what are you drinking?
I was like, which one of us is he going to zing?
I was referring to your drink, but it works a couple ways.
Okay. Now I've got my dice and my tower and my tray. I've got at least 30 dice now. And I have starting out with a Abita Purple Haze, one of my favorites.
Nice.
Yeah. I haven't had one of those in a long time.
I love Purple Haze, man. But I just love Abita.
I don't know if there's a good one from that, so I'm just gonna,
Come on.
I'm just gonna go to Steve. Hey, Steve, what are you drinking?
Steve here, Hideous Laughter Podcast, Mattoon Bay Saw, Mr. Serpent, you know what it is. Hit me up on Discord. Keep blowing up my notifications like they're always just exploding.
Just exploding.
Yeah, at Pharasma Saves, you know it. You love it. This one is a beer called Night Method. It's an... That's right.
Got him.
That's my login. When I log in the morning to Discord, the whole server gets pinged with the point. Everybody knows.
I thought that was just your notification noise, and it just sounded like
Just be constantly drowned out. This beer's a Night Method. It's an espresso milk stout from Wolf's Ridge Brewing. Here we go. It's tasty. I've had it before.
Okay.
Y'all are always on that Wolf's Ridge. I got to get me some of that.
it's like right down the street from us. It's probably not.
It's like the Abita of Ohio.
It's like Southern Prohibition. It's like, I'm drinking a SoPro. And they're like, what the fuck is a SoPro?
It's a thing, man.
I don't think you can drink GoPros.
No.
So pros.
Well,
But you can drink Go-Gurts.
look,
if you blend them enough, you know.
If you blend them
know.
enough.
depends on how chunky you like your liquids, you know?
Oh, man.
Well, speaking of someone always providing the chunky liquids. Hey, Adam, what are you drinking?
Hey, I'm actually drinking a chunky liquid.
Oh boy, nailed it.
I'm drinking a Lupulin Brewing CPB, which stands for chocolate peanut butter. And it's a chocolate peanut butter porter. It's quite thick.
Oh, let me go. Speaking of quite thick, hey Zach, what are you drinking?
Hey! I am drinking a delicious Southern Prohibition Susie B. You know how I do.
Oh, Susie B.
The old Susie B.
That's what it do. That's what it do.
It is what it do.
Yeah.
Giving you nothing.
No,
Give me
give
nothing, Griff.
Yeah, I know someone else that gives me nothing consistently. Hey Emily, what are you drinking?
Savage,
You know,
dude.
spiraling into perpetual self deprivate. I can't open my drink. My finger hurts.
Psyched her out.
You did.
Really
You've
got in
already
her head
lost
there.
the mental battle coming into this one.
Falling apart. Bitch on a biscuit.
I feel like you're not allowed to drink it now that you've
Hold
struggled
on.
so much.
I'm going to use my tiny sword to open
my
my
goodness.
drink.
Pirate, mate.
Yeah, fucking pirate. I guess adventure truly does await.
Yeah. Got it. I ain't never had a fucking White Claw give me so much shit before. But yeah, I'm drinking a White Claw tangerine. Thanks.
It sounds like you were really into it until the
Pretty
problems
much.
happened.
Story of my
kerfuffle.
fucking life.
Well, I opened my drink preemptively. I'm drinking a sparkling ice classic lemonade. It's delicious.
Okay.
That doesn't seem alcoholic.
It is when you put a little lemonade moonshine in it.
You add alcohol.
It's alcoholic if you make it that way.
How else do you make a GoPro drink? You know?
Exactly.
Really?
You
Add
need
vodka
to add
to
liquor.
a blended up GoPro.
Just a whole
drink
GoPro, a little bit of yogurt.
I seriously ripped my fingernail down to the quick, and I hate it.
Wow,
That's terrible.
That's dedication to the bit, right?
Listen. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Alcoholic Go-Gurt. Everybody's sleeping on it.
I hate it.
know.
I feel like it would.
sounds
The
like a
alcohol
vomit
would
waiting to
kill
happen.
the.
Have you had the alcoholic freeze pops?
Nope.
Oh, those are good times.
They do, yeah. They do like margarita and strawberry daiquiri and all that other stuff, and they're
But that's
like
not yogurt.
right. It's not yogurt, but it's tube shaped, so we're getting halfway there. It's tube shaped,
called
then
a
you kind of have to chew
compromise,
it. So I'm trying to meet you in the middle.
I appreciate
If
it.
you want to add dairy to it, I think you got to go like Bailey's. You're gonna be doing a big Bailey's pop, and at that point,
White Russian Go-Gurt.
No, you need to build off the pre-existing Go-Gurt flavors.
yeah. Or you could. I feel like the easier transition is to just mix up a little bit of liquor in your Danimals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Those you can sip.
Yeah. Just get like a pineapple flavored Go-Gurt and add some rum and call it a. Oh shit! I had something and then I forgot. Just
Cool.
gonna drink.
Cool.
Do you think you
Nailed
get
it.
drunker like after you've cut the sides of your mouth with the edge of the Go-Gurt? You know, like when you have
Yeah.
a Go-Gurt, like if you, I don't know, if you chain like 5 or 6 of them, like we did back in the day, like you're gonna,
Or like the freeze pops.
you're gonna cut the
They
side
cut
of your
you the
mouth,
same way.
and
All Joker
once you add
style.
liquor to that, you're probably getting
It's
drunk
right
twice
in the
as fast.
bloodstream.
Yeah.
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 It's the
It's
equivalent
don't do
of
that.
taking a shot to the eye, you know?
Listen, I think now we are sleeping on it.
Wait, hold up. If you pour booze in your eyes, you'll get drunk?
Yeah. You can.
You've never
I
used
haven't.
an eye
I know what we're
tampon?
doing this weekend.
Don't do it. I think that's what like 13-year-olds do when they read it on the internet. Like, so.
No, let's just nope.
Just a rash of
Didn't like that
glaucoma
one.
going
I
through the
speak for all
HLP.
13-year-olds. We're smarter than that.
Nobody's pouring
Excuse
smearing
me.
off ice in their eyes, okay?
These would be the 13-year-olds that also enjoyed Tide Pods. So I will say that. Boom. Made it okay.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
Boomer.
Stuck the landing.
Let me set the scene here. Because you guys really set up that transition so nicely. So, Sigurd, you're kind of at the lip of this thing with Vin right behind you, and it's opening up into this very, very large portion of the cave with several columns kind of in the middle. And that ledge drops 5 feet down into what looks like about a foot of water. Okay? So this big thing that you're seeing, think of it like an anaconda with a shark's head. You know what I mean? And razor sharp fins all along its spine. So it looks like, you know, it's not a giant sea worm. It's a cave worm that's very big, very long. And it does have like big jaws and everything like that, but it kind of slithers around in this shallow water. And as you step to the edge, this thing bursts forth from it, kind of raising up, showing you its full size and rows of teeth. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Now, the transition I would have done, Adam, is that it looks like we're fighting an angry Go-Gurt.
See?
Speaking of
Absolutely.
tube-shaped horrible ideas. Yeah, this is where we're at. All right, so let's get some initiative. And this thing looks pretty hungry. I'm going to tell you that. It looks real hungry. Like it hasn't been chaining Go-Gurts. And it looks like there's about 5 of Go-Gurts ready to go.
I really want a Go-Gurt now.
Did everybody bring their Go-Gurts? All right. Let's see here. Yavari, what'd you get?
You've already got a 9.
What about Tex? What'd you get? He's rolling. Hold on. Sigurd, what'd you get?
Got a 19.
19. All right. Natasi, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Oops, not a 2.
I got a 12.
A 12. All right, that's good. That bumps Hivari up a little bit. Vin, what'd you get?
Vin got a 21.
All right, very good. Let me get this in order here. And Vin, with that 21, you actually get to go first. So just going to lay out the thing. Sigurd's at the front of this little cave that opens into the big cave at the ledge. Vin, you're right behind him. Tex is behind Vin to the south, and Natasi is behind Vin to the north, and then Yavari's kind of looking across all of you in the back. So Vin, what you're going to do is you see this giant Eltronian worm.
Yikes. First thing that I want to do is recall knowledge on this
All right,
bad boy.
so that's going to be a life science.
Life science. Okay, can do. How about a 25?
Okay.
25 will get you some info. You know that this is an aquatic huge predator, that it has blind sense scent 60 feet.
Okay.
It has a swim speed of 30 feet, and judging by the size of that mouth and the length of its tube-like body, it looks like it could swallow y'all.
And so, is it in like water right now? It's in
Yes.
water. So this is not really advantageous to be fighting this thing.
No, so the water itself is going to be difficult terrain for those of you without swim speeds.
Which is all of us, I believe.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. It's very cool. It's very cool. I hate it. I hate it. How about... All right, so Vin would like to, oi shit, mate, and
Pirate.
and we'll attempt to stunt and strike with a dirty trick. It's a full action.
All right.
So the first thing that I do is roll a computer's check, right?
Yep.
Cool. That sucks. That's absolute trash. It's not going to get it. It's a 4 on the die
No.
for a 17.
Not going to do it.
Okay, so that
You still get your attack.
still get the attack. That's going to be bad. 18.
18 against EAC or KAC?
EAC with the polarity rifle static.
All right, that will hit.
Okay, neat. It'll do 1d8 electric damage.
All right, let's get it.
8 electric damage. Hey, very cool.
There's no bonuses to that?
No, because I don't have the specialization yet.
Gotcha. All
Sorry,
right.
what did we get for that? Did we get nothing on the knowledge?
There wasn't really a lot to give, other than it has a swim speed and that it looks like it can swallow whole.
Okay.
Is it immune to blind? That's what the sense that I get from that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and it had blind sense.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my turn. That's a full action.
Cool. Natasi, you can move as part of that action. Full
Yeah, no,
action.
thank you.
Okay. All right. I mean, you could go in the water if you want.
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure. I didn't want to take your agency away from you.
I
Natasi,
appreciate it.
Yeah,
You're up.
sure. So Natasi is going to take a little bit of a step to the south because there's a free space here. And now she's got a bead on this thing. She could probably actually see it for the first time. And she's probably a little worried. At least the art of this thing is super intimidating. So, what she is going to do is just speak the word cease. And I need you to... Actually, do I need to roll spell resistance?
no, you do not.
Excellent. I'm going to need a will save.
Okay. Fine. All right. That's what? Yeah, that's an 11.
11 would be a fail. The spell that I chose was command. And I'm going to command him to halt. The target is dazed for a round.
Oh, nice.
And it seems like, unlike the cantrip daze, there's no mention of a hit die cap.
There's a
Target have to
CR cap.
understand you or anything like that?
So did you cast Daze or Daze Monster?
He cast command.
I cast command, and under that is the action halt, where it functions like dazed, kind of. It doesn't say dazed, it just is dazed for a round.
Yeah.
Okay. So it gives it the Daze condition, basically.
Yes.
Or you're commanding it to halt. Yeah, I think it's just a save, really, and one living creature. So yeah, that will definitely.
It is a language dependent spell.
Oh, fuck, is it?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, command is language dependent.
sure is.
Which means
I think it just gets a bonus on its save, though.
if you cannot communicate with the target or the target cannot understand what you're communicating, the effect fails to affect that target.
Oh,
Shit.
bummer.
Well, that is my own mistake for not knowing what my spells do. Does it understand common?
It does not. It's not that smart of a shark worm. So.
All right. Well, that was embarrassing.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry to do you like
No,
that.
good
Steve.
good catch. Good catch. I appreciate that.
I'll give you an inspiration, Vin, for catching it. Little bonus there to the party. Every little bit helps.
I feel so dirty taking this inspiration, but
yeah,
I'm going to anyway.
No.
But don't,
Dirty
because that
dealing.
could be used to help the party later, right? All right, so you can move. Are you staying where you are? Oh, yeah, you did move already. All right, so that is now Sigurd's turn.
Do you guys think we should hang back? What do you want me to do here?
I ain't going in that muck, mate. Do whatever you want.
I mean, we have to go through there, right? Like,
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
Sig,
you have fun. I'm just gonna summon some creatures.
Sig bursts off the ground with his jump jets, and would easily be able to make it up to the creature, assuming that this is just
That's
difficult terrain, not solid ground, or
It
not.
is. It's
God,
It is solid ground with a foot of water on it. So
Sounds
it's just
good.
difficult. So you like are able to and you kind of splash in the water. However, you are going to take an opportunity attack.
did the creature act this turn yet?
No, it did not. So I don't get an opportunity attack.
Where's my inspiration? And then Sig's gonna pump a entropic strike into it.
Okay.
However, with a 16 against EAC, I don't think that'll hit.
16 against EAC is a miss.
Alrighty.
All right, but Sigurd's got up in the mess. Tex, you're up.
can
All
you
right.
can you Vari? No, never mind.
It's if you're saying you were wanting to go first, it's not gonna matter
No.
because I'm gonna spend my turn. I want to use a level 2 summon creature, but if you do that, you can choose to either get 1 level 2 creature or 3 level 1 creatures. So I want to spend my turn summoning 3 level 1 water elementals in the water.
Okay. All right. Yavari, you're up.
Okay. Yavari's going to kind of follow Sigurd's, his lead, and is going to fly so that she can avoid the water. Basically, she wants to
So here's a little thing to consider. You're
Okay.
going to have to squeeze through that hallway, which is going to slow your movement. Basically, just for that last square, for these 2 squares, you don't have enough room to be in there without squeezing.
I have tight fit.
Oh, look at you.
So
All right.
I don't.
So you just kind of...
That's
Kinda
what she
just-
said.
She threads the needle.
Yeah.
All right,
She
all right,
just
so yeah, you can fly out there.
flop. It's not really a. I guess that'd have to be. Can I be right here?
Yes,
Or
yes.
can I go a little further in?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. How much movement do you have?
Well, that was 27, so I don't think so. 'Cause I've got 30. And as she kind of flops down into the water, she will take aim with her reaction cannon.
Yes.
Ooh. 13 on the die, plus 5.
All right, that's going to take you to 18. Is this EAC or KAC?
This is going to be E.
All right, that will hit.
Huzzah!
18.
Lame. Minimum damage 5. But it is penetrating. I don't know if this big old bad boy has any hardness or anything like that. It's a penetrating bright.
It's one hard Gogurt.
No, it goes right in. Kind of grazes the side, takes off a fin or 2 off the back as you get this shot in off on one of the coils of this worm. And it's now its turn. And it is not commanded.
Real quick,
yep.
I'm sorry, just free action as she kind of settles and sort of takes in how large this guy is. She'll kind of holler out to the ones behind her, if you're gonna get any closer, make sure to enable your environmental protections in case you get swallowed. Just for breathing purposes mostly.
Yeah. Okay, I like it. So the worm is going to see Yavari as the greatest threat, clearly, as this giant, large dragonkin comes flying in. Little does it know that Sigurd is probably about to wreck its face, but you're gonna see it kind of lurch out of the water and like try to grab Yavari with an attack. Here we go. Okay, that is going to be a 27 to hit your KAC.
Yeah, and it just barely.
Well, I need to ask, does it beat it by 4?
Yeah.
Okay, does it beat it by 8?
No.
Okay, you are grappled, and so this shark.
Wait, hold on. I did bad math. KAC plus 8,
Yeah.
27. So meets beats.
Ooh, you are pinned, so it snatches you out of the ground, and like snatches and just splashes her down to the ground, pinning her to the ground, and you're going to take 13 points of piercing damage as it bites into you.
You needed to move 5 feet so I could bodyguard you. I'm so pissed.
It's all good.
I never get to use it.
So yeah, you are now pinned and took some damage, and you can see, the rest of you can see the shark's mouth the jaws start to distend a little bit as it's trying to work Yavari's body down into its gullet.
Y'all just hear Yavari say, rude.
Round 2, then you're up.
Do I have a shot? Does Vin have a shot from here? Can he target the creature? And
You
attack it?
can, because Yavari is now basically prone 5 feet below you, because that ledge is 5 feet up.
Okay. Well, in that case, Vin will take aim and stunt and strike. Here's my computer's check coming at you. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a 29 on the computer.
29 is going to get it. Mm-hmm.
Very cool. So if you succeed, is that like you have to get the hit to do the effect?
So no, that's why you roll it first. So you get the effect now before you roll your attack, I believe.
Okay. Vin will impose entangled on it.
Entangle.
Yeah, little like holographic technomagical bindings come up out of the water and just wrap it. And then let's do the attack. Ooh, 17 on the die plus 6, 23.
23 is going to hit. Yep.
Very cool. Very cool. Another 1d8. 4 damage.
All right. That's all right. That entangled's good, man. That brings the AC down by 2. And a few other things.
Yeah, it can't move and attack. Can't full attack, I don't think.
Well, it just moves at half speed. Cannot run or charge. -2 penalty to all attack rolls, and a -4 penalty to dexterity, which then, of course, is going to bring down its ACs by 2. So
Yeah.
it can move and attack, but just at half speed.
Okay.
All right. Still, good round there for you. Natasi, you're up.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna keep banging away at this thing's mind. I'm gonna cast another level 1 spell, looking for another will save.
Okay. This isn't language dependent too, is it?
No, it's not.
All right, this is a fail on the will save. I rolled 2 on the die, so.
All right, that was a mind thrust.
Okay.
So that I didn't heighten it. I thought about heightening it, but I want to save those level 2 spell slots. So here's a little bit of damage direct to this thing's brain as it chomps down on Natasi's friend.
Okay.
And pretty damn good on that 2d10. That's going to be 15 points of damage.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
Yeah, that is good. That's good mind thrust right there. Must feel good to get that off, you know? Like, you don't get to get those off very often, so.
No, especially when I'm fighting this swarm.
Right. Sigurd, you're up in its business. What you gonna do?
Ooh. He doesn't like that Yavari just got grabbed by the thing that the group knows can swallow things. But he's going to go ahead and pump entropic energy into Betty and try and give it a big whack with an entropic
Little shield
strike.
bash.
Little shield bash here.
Right.
That is a natty 17, so that'll definitely
that's
hit.
a hit. Yeah.
It's gonna be 10 points of acid damage.
Nice. All right, you guys are whittling this thing down.
And then he will raise Betty. So take
All
the
right.
aligned shield action against it.
Gives you a +2 bonus, right?
Yep.
All right. All right, Tex, you said you got 3 water elementals coming out here, huh?
Yes, sir.
Where do you want them?
In the water, as close to the enemy as I can get them.
All right. There you go. And they get to act on your turn too, right? Isn't that
Yep.
how that works?
And
All
I
right.
still get my own turn as well.
Correct.
So I'll have all 3 of them attack. So that'll be 3, I think it's slam.
Okay.
Yeah, slam. It's 1d6 plus 1 bludgeoning. So let's see how we do.
Just roll all 3 attacks first, and then
Yeah, that's
roll
what I'm-
damage all at once. Yep.
Yep. Okay, one of them's gonna miss. Natural 2. Okay. 24.
24 will hit.
Okay, cool. And 28
28. That thing has a +8.
has a plus 9 to hit
Oh
with the
my
slam.
gosh! All right, so that's 2 hits.
Yep. Okay.
Wow, it's to hits
So what-
markedly better than mine.
Well, it has a very narrow, set of things it can do. One of the hits will be 6 damage, and one of them will be 4 damage. So that's 10 damage total.
Jeez. All right. All right.
And
Yavari.
then for my turn,
Oh yeah, that's right. You still have a turn.
for my turn, I am going to use Puncture Veil. Was it Puncture or Pierce Veil? Just a second.
It's cactus needles.
Yeah, Puncture Veil. Yeah, well, or ZZ Top's guitar strings,
yeah.
right?
Right.
Whichever you want to go with. So I'm doing that as a full action, which means I can target one creature who will take 2d4 piercing damage and gain bleeding 2 for 3 rounds.
All right, and this is a spell slot expenditure. All right.
Yes.
So how much damage?
Seven.
All right, and you said bleeding. How much?
2. Bleeding
2.
2 for 3 rounds.
All right. Yavari, you are pinned. The rest of you just saw Tex kind of the water rises up and shapes into these like little. Well, I mean, what are they? What do they look like?
You know what a gar is?
Like a fish?
The type of fish that
Yeah.
a gar is. It's got
Yeah.
the like mean looking mouth. Yeah,
Yeah.
Snaggletooth.
Yeah, it's an old alligator fish.
So 3 elemental gars come rising out of the water, and 2 of them get little chunks of this thing, and then ZZ Top strings just rattle this thing a little further. Yavari, you're pinned. You really don't have a whole lot you can do.
I wanted to ask real quick from Vin's check earlier. Would we know, does this thing hear, or is it just like you said blind sense scent? Mm-hmm. The hell does that mean?
That means if it was blinded, it could use its scent to find you.
Okay.
Find you in your square.
Think about Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, where the basilisk gets blinded, but it still finds Harry.
Thank you, Griffin. That's exactly what I needed. Could I do free action to know? I mean, like this thing can hear, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Yavari's going to use her action to use her mighty vocal cords.
Is this a spell-like ability?
It is not. This is a technological item.
Okay, here's the
implant.
thing. A pinned creature cannot move and is denied its dexterity bonus. A pinned creature is limited in the actions it can take. A pinned creature can always attempt to free itself, usually through a combat maneuver check or an escape artist check. A pinned creature can take verbal and mental actions, but cannot cast any spells that require a somatic or material component.
It just requires a standard action. I just
Yeah, but
bellow.
it's vocal cords, so I imagine it's literally just verbal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's right. It's okay. Go for it.
All right. Yeah. So, and she just kind of like, you hear it reverberating through this chamber. She's just like, and it's gonna need to make a will save.
Now this is a cone, right?
Let's see here. It is all enemies within 30 feet.
It says all enemies? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. All right, so it makes a will save. Mm-hmm. All right, that's a 14 on the will save.
Fuck a duck. Saves.
Does it take half damage?
I don't think so, because it's just...
Probably to scare it, right?
No, it would have become shaken for 1d4 plus 1 rounds.
Yeah. Okay, so didn't work, and it's its turn. And you are pinned. And so I'm going to make an attack roll to try to swallow you.
Rude.
You have pinned on your sheet, right?
Yes.
All right, because that's going to affect your AC here. All right, that's yeah. All right, that's a 31. So that's going to beat your KAC plus 4.
Yeah.
You are swallowed.
I don't care for it.
Hey, you old damn water snake, spit out my friend.
And it is going to take a yardage step backwards.
Slither, but go on.
We'll just leave Yuvari kind of peeking out there, but she's inside. You, Sigurd, you just watch as this shark's mouth just swallows Yuvari. Giant Yuvari. And now there's this huge bulge in the worm's body that's a Yuvari-shaped bulge. You're not going to take any damage right now, but you will shortly. Round 3, Vin, you also witnessed this happen.
Oi, Besmara's tits, they got Ivari! This is not cool.
Oh, I gotta take bleed. Sorry, let me get that 2 points of bleed. Alright. Go ahead.
Well, the thing is no longer entangled because it's the start of my next turn, so Vin's gonna just keep trying to entangle it.
Okay.
Natural 16 plus 13 is, again, a 29.
Yeah, that's your computer's check?
That's the computer's check.
Yeah, alright,
Yep,
so
all right.
it is entangled. Remains
Attack
entangled.
roll. Fuck! It's a natural one.
Oh no!
Put it on the board.
Put it on the board. Alright, alright. Well, fortunately we don't draw cards for you, but unfortunately...
Sorry,
that's
everyone.
That's a miss. But you kept it entangled, which is key.
Yeah, yep.
Alright, Natasi, you're up.
Natasi's kind of gonna huff in frustration because she's always trying to keep this dragon kid alive, and is going to move 10 feet up, so I should have a good view on this thing and be within range for a heightened level 2 mind thrust. Adam, give me the will save.
Alright. You got it, buddy. Full damage.
Oh yeah. So it basically, she, last round she had a real good mind thrust. She had this little ray of red energy pour out of her body and go right into this thing's brain. It just, I'm just gonna pretend that never stopped flowing. In fact, it intensifies as I deal.
Yeah, like while you're connected into the brain, you see how hungry this thing is, and you start like triggering those feelings to like she starts digesting yourself and just feeling even more hungry and more hungry. How much damage are we talking here?
Double the dice. Much less damage. That's going to be 10 points.
Damn. All right. Still, the worm looks pretty rough. Sigurd, you're up.
All right. Sigurd's going to move up to it. And because it's difficult terrain, he can't take a guarded step, so it has an attack of opportunity on him, I assume.
Mm-hmm. That is true. I might have missed here. For sure I did with the 18.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's missed.
Yep.
Sig's angry. He just saw Yavari get swallowed. He sees where she is and attempts to avoid her as this time his horns, you see the entropy form and coalesce around the nubs of his horns, and it spikes out into the full form of his long devilish horns, and he headbutts the thing, delivering an entropic strike and attempting to gut it. All right, that should do with a dirty 20 against EAC.
That will do.
And that's 11 points of damage, acid damage.
Nice. Yeah, so you just dig in and like using your horns, just like leave a gash ripped into the side with acid kind of oozing out, not only from your acid, but from within its own blood. Tex, you're up.
Okay, so first I'm going to have my elementals move up and I'll attack it.
Okay.
Which you've got control of them.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Okay, that's going to be one miss for sure. A 27.
Mm-hmm.
And a 24.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, good rolls. So one of them does 7 damage and one of them does 5 damage.
These things only have a +5 to their to hit.
It said +9. I mean, I've been wrong before. Character. Slam. +9 is what it says on my sheet.
I don't know what sheet you're looking at. But anyways, it won't make a difference. Those still would have hit. So let's get the damage.
Yeah, it was 7 damage and 5 damage.
12 damage total.
Yep.
All right, what you gonna do?
I can't really even see the monster where I'm at.
Sounds like you're gonna have to move then.
Yeah, but I don't really want to. And I can't, I mean, I've got Vin and Natasi like in front of me too, so I could just jump down in the water, I guess, but that's not gonna do a lot. Alright, I'll move, excuse me, pardon me, feller and lady. And I guess jump down, but I still, what's blocking my path here?
I'm not sure why you can't see. Some weird thing. Hold on.
Roll20 did an update on dynamic lighting recently,
Awesome.
so
Proud of them.
yep.
I can't wait to move to Foundry, dude. Just can't wait. Okay. Is that better?
I can kind of see the edges of it, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's dark in here too, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna take a shot at it with my pistol.
Okay.
Okay, so that will be a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, nice. I didn't think it would.
They've been hitting on 17s, bro.
Oh, I don't know. I'm dealing with 2 different character sheets here. I hadn't been able to look at that. Okay, so that'll be a D6 plus 2. And that's a 5 on the die, so 7 piercing damage.
Oh, wow. Okay. This thing has 1 HP left. I'm just going to go ahead and let y'all know.
Oh,
that
nice.
was so close. Yavari, it's your turn, and you're just going to take some damage right at the top of the turn here.
Fun.
Has it been taking its bleed damage too?
Well, it's not its turn. It's Yavari's turn, so it will
Okay,
take
cool.
the bleed damage on its turn. And it'll probably kill it. It will kill it. Yavari, you're going to take 10 points of acid damage as you're being digested. Now, you have a couple options here. You're no longer pinned, so you can take that off, but you have to either try to climb your way out through its gullet, or you can try to hack your way out.
I mean, I'm gonna try and hack my way out.
Okay. Well, then you just make an attack roll against the inside of its belly.
In Starfinder, do you need like a one-handed slashing weapon to hack out?
If it's not slashing weapon, it's going to be half damage.
Does it have to be
Does it-
one-handed?
It doesn't say anywhere in there, so.
I don't have any slashing weapons.
Well, it's okay. You still get some damage, you know.
Okay, yeah.
It's just not.
Well, it's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit,
Uh-huh.
and
That hits the inside of the stomach. That's not
Inside.
armored.
cool. So that is going to be 11 electric and fire damage.
Well, as I mentioned before, I told you it only had 1 HP left, so you only needed to hit, which you successfully do. So you guys see Yavari just burst out of the stomach of this snake. It's, she comes like covered in bile and stuff, and she's like, you stand out and just kind of shake off the insides of this worm.
There she is. Hell yeah.
Yavari says, "Me, it's not what's for dinner."
You might want to roll around in the water, though, a little bit. You're covered in shit.
I will splash around a little. And she does that.
Yeah. And the Gars all attack you.
No, incorrect.
They're actually attracted to splashing, so.
Yeah.
They're kind of attracted to everything. They're sort of asshole fish.
Same. But yeah, Natasi's going to jump down and start making her way towards Ivari and see if she's hurt.
Yeah, a little. He's got stomach acid. The teeth hurt a little. But it's all stamina. Sorry, I forgot how hit points work.
Understood. Then a quick rest should do you well.
I feel like I could recover from these acid burns with a short rest.
Look, just give me 10 minutes.
I
I'll be
didn't,
good to
actually,
go.
I didn't actually get burned. I was sitting there dodging that bile inside all this whole time. I'm just a little tired from dodging.
Tex is gonna wade over to her and put a hand gently on her leg, whatever he can reach, I guess, and cast token spell, clean her up.
Nice.
Thanks, Tex.
Yeah, I was worried about you there for a minute, but
I figured if it was gonna swallow anybody, it probably would be best for me, because I'd be a mouthful.
well, you are just something else, busting out the guts of a damn water snake.
And her tail wiggles a little. Like she's kind of happy.
Well, that was close.
That was close.
If you guys wouldn't mind, could we maybe take a quick break? Just a little breather.
Well, the rest of you got a survey anyway, so you can rest well, or anybody that needs to can.
She
can
just
rest.
flops down in the water.
I think you're the only one that.
Floats on her back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're the only one that took damage there. So you can spend a resolve, get that back. The rest of the crew can survey this part of the caves, and with doing that, I mean, this is the largest open area in the cavern, so this is going to be where you would put the prefabricated housing and tents and other stuff. You could fit about 100 people in here.
Oh, wow.
It'd be tight, but you could do it.
It'd be soggy as well.
Well, that's what I was going to say. What you'd have to do is that you'd have to plug the leak of where you can see this like little waterfall here in the south. If you look up, you see that there's just water that's kind of leaking in to this, and if it was plugged, maybe using some of that compound to seal up some of the rock and then get the water drained out of here, that you would be able to convert this into a habitat.
It's going to take a hell of a vacuum job to get all this water out of here.
Well, you think there must be some sort of natural drain here, as there's only a foot of water, in a perpetual flow of water coming in from this little leak waterfall. So there's probably small cracks or holes in the ground that drain out to.
It'll be fine. We just throw some kitty litter in here and it'll be fine.
Oh, I do want to say, as Yuvari is like floating on her back, taking her rest, for 12 seconds, my little elemental gar is spinning circles around her in the water, and then poof out of existence.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, so go ahead and get your stamina back, Yuvari.
Yeah, I'm also gonna rest. It only takes 3 to survey, right? Is that the
Yes,
deal?
correct.
Yeah, what do we roll to survey again?
I mean,
You just giving us 20 on it?
yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
Cool.
Which leaves there's only one exit out of this room, other than the one you came in, and that's to the west. And it's another 5-foot ledge, so you'd have to kind of climb up. But again, you're in no rush, so you guys could get up there fairly easily.
Ooh, shiny.
Is there any?
I'm like right on Vin.
Is there any harvestable materials from that
It's a good
shark
question.
snake?
There's not.
Okay, cool.
How
So
many
you guys-
UPBs we get out of that snake?
Here it is.
So as you step into this chamber, you see that a column of amber stretches from the floor to the ceiling, radiating a warm golden light. A hemispherical shape can be seen within the column, but the details are difficult to make out. A dusty shrine stands against the western wall, etched with symbols of an insectoid head. A tunnel to the north has collapsed long ago, but another smaller passage leads to the south.
Yeah, I mean, Tex is immediately kind of drawn to the amber. You said there's an insectoid head in the amber?
No, there's a shrine on the western wall that's etched with symbols of an insectoid head.
Oh, okay. Well,
The
I mean,
the amber column has like some sort of hemispherical shape inside the column, but it's hard to make out the details.
yeah, I mean, either way, he's like, kind of mesmerized, like fascinated by both the amber and the shrine.
You want to roll a mysticism check on it?
Yeah, dude.
Sure, do it.
I could also roll.
Can I aid him?
Yeah.
This aidable thing. Well, I do
Yuvari
aid
can't
with a
aid.
natty 19.
Okay.
Yuvari can't aid, but she says, "Good luck."
I got a 31 on the mysticism.
Wowzer.
It's like your class is called a mystic.
Crazy, right?
Crazy.
I mean, so should I just not even bother, I guess?
I'm aiding you. You could, I mean, who knows?
Oh, hell yeah. Put it on the board for a natural 20,
I was
baby.
just about
you
to
go.
say you should at least roll for the chance of putting it on the board.
which is still only a 24.
Yeah,
But-
well, as you were the one mentioning that you were looking at it enthralled it. Now, Natasha, I'll say that you know this internally, right? Like you kind of log this in your brain a little bit, but Heath Tex gets just, I guess, with everything that's been going on with Hylax, you know that this is a shrine dedicated to Hylax. and that she's known as the Forever Queen, and that this is like the culmination of the Sheeran's exodus, right?
Yeah.
And even as you approach it to look at it, well, are you looking at the column or the altar, or the shrine rather?
I mean, I guess the shrine. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm equally interested in both, but since we both got good rolls, if you want to split it, one of us does.
Well,
the
no,
shrine.
I'm asking you. Which one are you looking at?
I mean, I think the amber was the first thing that really like drew him.
Yeah, sure. So you're like right here, right? Still.
Yeah.
Looking at the column, just kind of taking a look at it, and when you do that, all of a sudden, this like you see this flicker, and this you see a life-sized Sheeran appear, kind of holographic, appear right in front of you, and it's an insectile humanoid woman wearing a flowing white robe and holding her arms wide as if to embrace you. You know this in your heart, that this is the Sheeran's representation of Hylax. And this hologram says, "Welcome, pilgrims," in Sheeran, and then dissipates into dozens of motes of golden light. The motes arrange themselves into a pattern. And if anybody wants to roll a physical science check, they can do that.
I can do that. $24.
24. So you immediately recognize this, as being a space pirate and being kind of familiar with star patterns and stuff like that, that these are recognizable as several constellations that are visible in Utranius's night sky. However, you can tell that the way that they're positioned, it's like where they would be positioned 3 centuries ago.
So Vin relays that information.
These holographic stars hang over the shrine, and they seem to be like pulsing in anticipation.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to approach the shrine if nobody else is.
Well, before you do that, the amber itself quickly melts. Kind of starts peeling away. And you hear this kind of disembodied voice that sounds like it's coming from the stars. "You failed to give the response." And what the amber column reveals is this horrid looking creature. Let me zoom this up for you
Oh
guys.
my god, it's a fucking bed bug.
What did it say? You failed to give the response?
Yeah.
I feel like this is something I should have known, but I didn't.
And also with you.
Yeah. So say we all.
Yeah,
And so
that's a bed
this
bug.
this giant bedbug looking thing. I mean, it's red, has a carapace over the top, and it reveals itself to you, and it's going to attack you. So I need initiative again, but we'll wait till the next episode. So finish your drinks, and we'll see you in just a second.
Son of a bitch.
This fucking
Dude, I was
image
like-
is like tryptophobia central. It's got mosquitoes coming out of the holes on its shell.
Why didn't you just say the right thing when we approached you?
I didn't know what the right thing was. I've been a Hylax follower for about 24 hours.